next step is, now we have created the cover, we are going to the inside, of course, and you have to see this as two small albums. So if this flips to the left, you're going to see this on your base. So because we don't going to work with a spine, which you could, if you want, you can put a spine in here with a few pages. There are tons and tons of possibilities you are going to do with this piece. You can make these two albums attached to each other. You can make this a spine. But you also can, like most folios, without a spine. That's, I think the folio is meant to be with no hinge. So what we are going to do is we are going to work on first on this page. And I think I want a few flip pages, and then see how thick this, how thick we are going to build it, and then you always can make your left page also as thick as you want. And that's for the same thing on this side. Also, this is our work space, this complete space, and then for the last we see how much room we have for the top page. So yeah, let's continuing with this one, and let's see what we are going to begin with. First, what I'm going to do is make a big pocket, and so let's grab no, we first going to make this at the same size as this first paper. So we are going to cut this, and now we are going to make a flippity flop. Let's see if this paper is bent, same as I used to. I hope so, otherwise I have to pick some other paper. But I think it will work out. Yes. Now we are going to line it up and stay away, just 1 millimeter away from this fold line. So if you are making your album close, your folio, then it don't get attached. That is the space you are needed. Now we are going to make another flippity flop at the mark we have just made. And here we go. Gently be folded. I can cut this right away. That's the nice thing of a 2-in-1. Okay, let's fold it. Okay, so now I have a very big pocket. And this will fit, if I am correctly, this will fit, but I think I will need just a little tiny little piece off. Okay, this is better, I assume, yes. Okay, so now it's really nice that we can take this and work on top of this pocket. So we can put this away for just a minute, so we have the place to work on. So this is the pocket, and I want to make a little opening for everything we put in here. It's easy to pull out. So let's see, I am going to use my envelope punch, and I think I am going to punch it at 1.5. Yeah, that is perfect. Now I am searching. Oh, that's on this side. Now we can cut this piece. Let's see. And if you don't have a envelope punch, then you can use anything else, of course, but oh, I thought I already cut through, but it didn't. Now it does. Yep. Okay, so now we have a nice insert to put everything what we are going to make in here. So put this away. I think I am going to smooch it and then go further with planning. And normally I don't plan, so I didn't for this one too. I have something in my mind, but that's not always turn out what I want. So, okay. Yeah, I think this will be enough. I just love smooching. Okay, so this is the work surface for now. Before we put this in, perhaps we can do already some tape on, because now it's still very handy to do. Now I normally do not the bottom of a pocket with tape, because if you put something in, it always gets stuck with the tape. So that's why I want to use clear glue when we put it on. Okay, next step, let's see. I think the next step will be a page, a flip page. So let's grab another piece and make this the same size as this one. So I make a mark and then I cut it. Check. Check, check, check. Yeah, this fits, and make a hinge. Or a flippity flop, whatever you like. Whatever you feel like using. Okay. And then fold it. I think I want to smooch this. I can do this in a minute too, but hey, why not now? So line it up and don't go over the edge. Just line it up exactly at the spot you want. So make a mark at the end of this piece. Yep. And then let's see, you can cut it, but you also can fold it so you create a nice pocket when you, yeah, let's do that. Let's make a pocket, a flippity flop at the mark we just did. So, oh, keep it straight. Hello. I really think something happened nearby my house, because I already heard an ambulance, and I think now I hear a chopper. So I think somewhere it happened. That really sounds nearby. Okay, so okay, so this should be on top here with a hinge, and then this flips to the right, and then we can make a pocket of this one. Yeah, nice. That is nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's do some smooching. And you see that my brown craft paper is not exactly the same color on both, I really can't pronounce that word, on each side. And that's no problem, but I still cannot find any good craft paper here. This we don't have to smooth because this we are going to turn it, but I do like this one to smooth, and I'm just going to smooth this a little bit more so you really don't see the difference when it's on. And this is really sturdy paper, but and I found it on a very cheap store here in Holland called the Wibra, and I just love the paper, and it was cheap, very, very cheap. Okay, so this I think we can glue just on. Let's see. I do want to cut this one off. This don't think that's necessary, and I just talk in myself, but no, I talk to you guys. Because I want to put some decorative paper on this, of course, and that's why I am talking. Can put this under now. This is going to be on top. So yeah, let's peel it off. Now for some extra strength I will use some extra glue. And then I just begin at the bottom, gently hold it, and then make sure your paper is straight, and then go all the way up. There you go. This page is done. Okay, now the next page I want on this side too. Yes, we are. Let's see, let's grab another pile. And I did count it this time. Someone asked me how many pages I use sometimes in black, for example. And I really don't know. I just grab from a big pile, so I really don't know. So this time I count my craft paper, my brown paper, just for me to know how much paper I am using for my pages and for the inside cover and outside and something like that. So that's why, let's see, think this is good. Let's check it. Yep, it's perfect. Let's make a hinge. Okay, and now for this piece we want this just a little piece smaller than this one, otherwise this paper is going to come to this page. So we are going to line it up as far as we can, nicely even, and then make a little mark, just leaving 2 millimeters away. And I think for this one we are going to cut. Yes, you can fold it if you like, but I am going to cut it. So let's check. This comes here, and then this should be no problemo. I could make it just 1 millimeter shorter, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Okie dokie. Yep. Put some tape on. My clear block. And then cut the edges. And let's smooch it. Turn it around. Here we go. Okay, then peel this off. And do exact the same thing. Oh, forgot, just a little extra glue. Just in case. So, put this all the way in the corner, line it up, and if you are in a perfect position, then you just can go up. There we go. Yay! So 1, 2. Really cool. So now we have a pocket. We have a big pocket in the back, and we have one page, and we have the second page, and we still can work a lot of this one. So that is really awesome. So I think what I now want to do, well, I think I am going to wait just a minute. Just wanted to see how this turns out, and let's see what we can make of this. Hey guys, the next thing we are going to do, now we have 2 big flaps and a big pocket, and now we are going to build on this piece further on, because it's not done yet. So Let's see, let's grab another piece of paper. And I want this a little shorter. And let's see how much shorter I want this. I think a 1/2 inch will do. So I want my paper to be 7 inch. Okay. So let's do that first. Cut it in 7 inch. And in centimeter, that's, I believe, 17.7. But you can measure your own. You can make this as small or wide as you want, but I want to make a little smaller. Otherwise you keep going the same, getting the same size. So that is not what we are looking for. Let's see. I want to make an edge. Let's see. I want to use this one. And you can use any edge you like. And if you don't have any, then just leave it straight, of course. You don't have to buy one if you don't want to. But if you want to, then there are plenty to find on the internet. Special to Martha Stewart's are very, very nice. Well, this is not a Martha Stewart. This is one cheaper one I found in my local store. So but it's similar to the Martha Stewart one. Okay, so now I have this. For now it's for me easier to search. And I want to keep, well, let's say 3 millimeters away from the edge. Yes, I do. And then I make a mark, and there is my new flippity flop. It's going to be, line it up. Oh, cut it shorter, of course. Fold it. And then this should be here. And yep. And now we can tape it. Tape, 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 tape. Oh, and before, I don't know if you can hear it, but on the background, downstairs, I have my dryer washing machine on. And normally I have closed my door at my craft room, but for now, well, my dog is still sick. I want to leave it open so I can hear her if she needs anything. So now I am going to line this up on the edge like this. Okay, now we need a second piece which is the same size, so that was 7 inch or 17.8. And let's see, yeah, here also I want, oh, and I did forget to smooch this, oh my gosh, but it's not too late because I am so used to use black, and black you don't have to smooch, but we can do it now. no big deal. And if you are wondering how my dog is for now, well, it's getting better. Yes, she has more and more appetite. Not that much, but at least it begins. Let's see if I can fix this. But yeah, she moves more and more each day. So yeah, I think it will be pretty much better. But she is so adorable at this time. She really is. She can look me with those puppy eyes and like she was saying, you fix me, you nice boss. She knows I mean well with her. But I have to be careful that she don't come at the wound, because yesterday it was bleeding because she was licking the wound. So I have to check her out. Oh, this is coming off, so I have enough. So you see, talking and crafting is not my biggest thing. Okay. Make this straight as possible. But anyway, she is getting better, I hope. Saturday we have to go back to the vet for a checkup. So I think he will say that I did a good job. Okay, get focused. Yeah, this one is going to be over here, and well, how much do we want this to go away? Yeah, at least a half inch. So this is good. And then for here I want, let's see, because here we're going to make also a nice strip. So I like it to be here. So let's see. And here also a half inch. So just line up your top of the edge and then make a mark here, and then here is going to be the flippity flop. Okay. Oh, I have to cut it down, of course. I forgot. Sorry about that. I know this machine makes a lot of noise, but it's really a fabulous machine. Okay, put some tape on. Don't forget to smooch. Here we go. Let's smooch it. Over. That. Just a little more. Okay. So this will go on top. On top of this. So line it up at the mark you just make, and when you just cover it up your mark, then your mark will be invisible. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it keeps going and going and going. Nice. Okay. Two things now is now I want to make a, let's see, we can make a pocket like this, or we can make a pocket like this. Or we can make a diagonal pocket. That's also very nice. That is. Shall we do that? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's grab another piece. And let's see how is the easiest thing to do that. Is, for me at least, let's make a flippity flop here and here. Let's cut this a little so we don't have that bulky. Then we fold it, and then fold this too, you see, so we don't have this bulkiness, we still can make this flatter as we can. We don't want any bulk here, this is perfect. So now we can, let's grab this, we can make this a perfect fit. So I think I still want this a 1/2 inch away, so I will mark, no we don't. We can make this all the way because I can make the strip inside. Yes, that's better. Okay. Sorry. So you line this up in this corner. Put it a little higher so you can see where your mark is going to be, and that is there. And I see where my final cut out for my edge is, and that's my final. Okay, then go back to the edge and mark all the way up to here. Okay, so now we have 2 marks, and then we grab our cutting machine, and you can use everything you want because not because I can use my left machine, but then you don't see what I am doing, so that's why I'm using this now. Okay, so you lined it up, 1 mark here and 1 mark here, and then you're going to cut it. So like that. Little, yeah, cool. And of course this we can use later. This is really not a waste. We can use this. Okay, so now we have a diagonal pocket. Yay! Cool. So let's smooch it. Let's tape it all the way to the end. I really have to go into color this one up because I really don't see my clear block. Okay, all the way up. So now you can just cut this off. And here too. Like this. Then peel it off, of course. And just and then just glue it down. Okay. Line it up. Okay, so we have a nice big pocket. Let's see. I think it needs just one thing left because I want this to be closed. So why not use a, we can use a magnet or we can use a flip. What do you think? But then the flip, if you are going to put something in that don't get magnetized a lot. Just, well, or one here and one here. That could be. Shall we do? What shall we do? Let's see. We can also, well, this needs to be magnetized, I think. Pockets, this goes. Oh, in here I want to do something more than just a big 1, 2, 3, 4. I decide later. I'm first going to do in here. And let's see, well, let's use this one. We still have this one, so why not use it? We want that this flips open, and I want here a few little flaps also. So let's see. It can be this one. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I am going to cut this piece so I have this size. It's just a leftover, so why not use it? We want to use everything. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. And let's see how far will it get. No, we are just going to use this one. Let's see, let's make another flippity flop. Sorry for the noise. And if we are doing this in the middle, let's see how that turns out. That'll be here. Let's see. Okay. And this overlaps a little. But we also can make it. What do we want? Well, perhaps it's nice to use this also on here. Just see where the middle is. Let's try it out. I think this will be the perfect fit. Okay, let's do one more. Search the middle. I want this to go here. Yep, perfect. Okay, cool. Now see how it fits. If we do this and this, okay, they're just going to be overlapping just a little. Oh, you even can put the circles, but it's okay. I really like this. Yeah. So, going to smooch. And now you see, it's just a matter of doing and testing, and just do what you like. You can make as many flips as you want. And I think I'm going to need another sponge over it. But you can build as many layers as you wish, and that makes all the fun of scrapbooking. Okay, now put some tape on. And let's see how we are going to decide where we want these two. I think just in the middle. I think that will be a good choice. So let's see, what is the middle? Good question. What is the middle? The middle is about here. And then this one is also the middle, so I line it up, eyeball it and set it. Okay, and then this one should be not that difficult to line it up. It's really hard to see on this side, so I am going to turn it over. Here we go. Yeah, and it just overlaps just a little. It's not very much. I really like it. I really like it. It's just an extra little thing where you can put a nice extra photo on, if you like. And it's also an extra activity. Yeah, and we like activities. Okay, so almost at the end, at this big activity page. This goes here. Pocket. What can we do? What can we do? Let's decide what we are going to do with this. Well, I definitely know. Well, everything is closed in the album. This is not going to be a page, so I think magnets are not very necessary. So, so perhaps we can make just one more flap on the left. Just, yeah, why not? Let's make flap. I just like it, like it, like it. I don't have any leftovers. I hate to use a big one. Let's see, this is a leftover from the same size. No, I feel it's too so let's see, how far do I want this? Well, not too far, but I think about here, and that is for me about 10 or 4 inches. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make this 4 inches, and then I am going to cut it at 7. Same size as this one. Yep. Well, it can be just a little less. Okay. Let's make a flippity flop. And then almost the fun part can begin. And what is the fun part? Well, decorating. Yay! I really love that part. Okay. Oh yeah, of course we are going to need. Of course. We want that makes the page finished. The finishing touch. Okay, let's cut this out. This is good. And I see a possibility. Okay, so this is going to be here. And you see what I'm doing. I'm just building, building, building as long as I want. So this closes like this. Yeah. And then on this flap we also can do a little thing. Well, you can make a little belly band, or you can make a little pocket. That's always nice. Just a little tiny pocket, so why not? Let's see what we have left. Yeah, this is perfect, perfect size. Okay, let's make a pocket. Flip it over. Let's make a mark and just see where your last decorative edge is, and then make a mark and then just cut it shorter. Oh my, we are going well. This is so much fun. Yay! But before I'm going to glue this in, I want to use a decorative edge. And it's going to be a small one, but I am going to do that later. So I am not gluing this in yet. I can smooch this already, but I am not, because this is for the decorative paper. But this is going to be on top here, and that is definitely the last piece I am going to do. So this we do later. Put this aside. Then I do want this a little magnetized, so let's grab some magnets. And let's see, let's put this on top here, below. So this is one, but I want to do one on the top too. So one on the top. So at least the top page is staying where it is. And I don't want to ooh, that's really small to the edge. But we can make it. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be nice. Opens up, flip flap. Stays there, and this is big enough to stay here too. And then this goes, and this goes. Yay! Yeah, I really like it. We really like how it turns out. So yeah, okay. So let's see what decorative paper we are going to use, and I am going to just begin at the top and then go down and down and down, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I will go into search for my papers, and I will go into see which one I am going to use. And oh, also well, it's an option. I know I have a lot of Vectoria Designs papers in my stash already, so I choose some backgrounds with it, which one I think they will fit to this paper collection. And but for those who don't have that many collection of Vectoria Design, because these are really from different kits. But if you don't have the exact same papers for the background, really that is really no big deal. But if you really want to use them, then I will give you the links below, and I'm going to see the links which one I used, because like this one I used just the pink. It's a pink background, let's see, it's a pink background, and then I printed this over top because I really wanted to search for a pink background paper, and this is not pink enough, and this pink was good but it was too solid, so I had to mix these. So yeah, it's really something but like I see, you also can use just a pink one, and then you print a Vectoria Design print over it. You can create as what you want to use, and even you can use, like example, this blue one, or perhaps you have a blue one, then you can also print something like this over top it and then create your own background. So do a little play around and see what you have in your stash, because this is really I believe this is from Alice in Wonderland, and the pink one is, I believe, also from Alice in Wonderland, and this is, I believe, from, yeah, I also used it from the nautical, and this is a beige kit, and this is from a Winter Wonderland, and the green one is, I believe, also from Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, I really searched the colors together with it. So sorry. So anyway, I will be back with a little decoration together, but mostly I am first going to cut them on the white side, because that is really going to be taking a long time. So back, not in 1 minute, but for you very soon. Till then, first thing I want to do was to do the pocket on top. So like I said, I want to do from top to bottom. So what I did was I used a spellbinder die, and well, I showed you before, this is the smallest one and this is the biggest one. So what I did is I was lined it up at this piece of paper, and then I grabbed my design paper, cut it out in the piece I wanted, and then I laid them all equal, and then I turn it over and I lay it on this die, and I cut it out. So that is how I did this. And if the cutouts, don't throw it away, we're going to use it later. But so that is what I was quick want to tell you, how I did my pocket. So let's do it real quick together, how it then turns out. So I line it up. There we go. Make sure your glue is attaching everything, and then we can attach this piece. And then we have made the first set. Really cool. And perhaps it's nice to use a little strip at the bottom, or the little strip from the cutouts. I believe there was one with, yep, like this. It could be, but for now I will wait. I will just wait. So yeah, that is it, and now I am going to search some design paper for the background, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I was doing this pocket, and I know you guys want to see how I do my design paper. So I decided, well, when I was finishing this, I thought just wait for a minute and we'll do the rest. So I made this pocket with these cute little papers, and I cut out this round, this circle on chipboard, and then again I glue it on chipboard so it really pops a little up. And then I put some ribbon on, some crystals, a golden ribbon bow, and then I made a large tag with the leftovers, so that I cut out. Like I said, I always want to use everything, and I use a little envelope, and that we are going to do that later on together. So this is going to be in here, and on this side, while I was using this paper, then you have left this piece from a square one paper. So I thought this would be a nice thing to do on the back. So when I had finished this up, I thought maybe it will be nice to do it together, so I can explain my decisions from picking design paper. So what I did was, first I do the strip. And of course you have a leftover from this paper, and it's always nice to let it come back. So this will come back in here and here also with the tag. So this is a very nice thing to use for the strip. So that is what I do first. So I am going to glue this down. Let's see, the carrots are going to be pointing down, so I line this up, and this is my strip. Okay, so the next thing is how to choose further. Well, here is nice green into it. So yeah, I was lucky that I have this green paper. So it really matches along with it. So I choose this for the background. And I explain in a minute why not for the front. Well, let's turn this so I can slide this, and try to do it over your hinges. Try to slide it over your hinge so the pocket will be very nice to use. Just a little, put it on its place like this. So now everything you put in, let's grab a piece, it slides all the way down and all the way here. So this paper goes over the hinges. That really is nice for a pocket to cover up your hinges. So why did I not choose this green one for the bottom of this page? Well, if you close this, then this green will really is too busy, and I want to make this blue not overwhelming with the green. Otherwise, I don't want the green overwhelming the blue. That is what I am trying to say. But the green also fits with these carrots, so yeah, this will fit perfectly. And now for this piece, I choose the nice clean brown piece with the rabbits on. And you see in a minute. And I think this is a perfect match. This piece. look how perfect and clean this looks. And with the word clean I mean easy. Not too busy, not too bright, it's just perfect match, for my opinion then. Okay, so what do you think? Here is the green, this is a quite solid piece, and this will fix it together. Really nice, don't you think? Okay, so let me do my next page and then I will come back in a minute and we'll do that together. Alrighty, let's see if I have everything for this next page inside. So let's see, what did I use? Let's see, well, we have a leftover from this piece. So what I did was I cut it straight off and see what I can use. So now we have two little pieces. And now I'm going to the side, and well, this is not quite the same size, but you know, I like my strips. So I am going to the side. I think I already know. So let's glue them on. So I am going to do this on the bottom. And like this, all the way down, with a little edge, of course, with a brown edge. Okay, and this on the top. And then I always like to use this glue for small pieces. So this will go just a little over the design paper, just a little. Just to cover up this little piece that we have left. So I think it's very cute. Okay, now we go to the inside, and here I want to use this piece. Yep, I really like this piece, and it was a perfect match for me because I printed out in a full A4 sheet, so it was perfect. And I only have to cut off the other picture that was in the left corner. So it was perfect for this piece. So now I had to decide where to go inside here. Well, I want to make the blue come back because we did make this on the front. So I think it would be just a perfect way to use the blue again. So let's put this on the back. And another blue one on this piece. Yep. Okay. Okay, and then this can fall back. And then we have this piece, and for this one I choose the, oh wait just a minute, this is definitely going to need the diamonds the same way. Oh, that I did not notice, so yeah, that is definitely a no-no, but I already have something for the side, so let's cut this in a good size. No big deal. It's just a minor little mistake, but no worries. So let's glue this. And then I glue this in the middle because we're already going to make something on the sides. I already cut these out, and we are going to only do the sides and just a little on one edge, so we get a little tuck spot for your photo. If you are going to put a photo in, then you have a tuck spot, and I always like that. Okay, and the other piece. And the reason why I picked the pink one is because here is some pink, and that is why I want this to come back in this piece. That's why I decided to choose pink. Okay. So now you have a little tuck spot like this, and I have made a little cutout from the rest of this piece, and we can use it later, but we also can use it now, but I think we are going to use it later on. What do you think? Or just in the middle? That's also very nice. Oh, yeah. But if you put a photo on, then this is going to be I will save it. But anyway, this is how this page is going to see for now. So here we have this pocket and flips, and then this closes down. So now we can go to this side. Yay! Let's see for the next page, and that is when you flip this open, we need a little adjustment. I cannot do that very much in forward, so the first thing I choose is a color, because this one you're going to see. So I choose the pink one, and I am going to put it on, and then when we put that on, then I can make the bigger piece ready to go. So first this piece, and then the other piece. And you can make one big piece, of course, the complete page, one page if you want, but I don't. So I use a strip, so it gets a little playful. Okay, so now I can make this to the right position I want. See if this fits. That fits nicely, so now I can smooch it. Okay. Oh, and I have to tell, I did some manipulation with this paper, because if you are printing an A4 out, then your image is like this, and I want my image to be like this, of course, for this piece. So I manipulate it a little with paint, and it's really easy. You just open your image and then you make your background larger, so you have a white piece, and then you just copy it and then you place it down and then you move it around, and as you can see I can tell that here is a little line, but I did my best. So if I didn't tell you, you did not notice it. So that is why I did a little manipulation for the paper. So I did want my carrots still be pointing at down. So okay, so the next thing I want to do is this pink. So that sounds nice. To that truck. Okay. So we are going to use this on this side. And to make it a little playful, I cut these in two. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be here too. And then I am going to make a little strip between them. So you have not a complete page, but you have, let's see, I want the image to be the same, I think like this. Then you have a little playful page. So I cut them in two, and now I am going to put this. And I want two ropes. Well, it does not matter really. I think I am going to cut it like this. Let's see, let's cut it. To see if I'm straight. Yes, I am. Let's see. Yes, this fits perfectly between these. And now we just have to make the same size as this one. Easy peasy. And then smooch. See, it's not that difficult. Just choose your papers, and I really believe this matches perfect. Okay, yeah, that is it. Really cool. Now I had this be made, this pocket, and it's really, this piece I did cut out, and if you fold it, then you can, let's see, when you put this together, I want this piece come on the back, and then this in. So let's see if I can manage that. Yep. Here we go. So I put my, now I can glue this down too. Yep, nice. Now we have a nice pocket. But I don't want to cover up the back, so I don't know if I'm going to use it on here, but I really like it. And now this don't fit anymore. Why is that? Yeah. Okay, but Don't know yet what I'm going to use. Perhaps I'm going to glue this in the middle. That'd be nice. So you can still put your photo underneath. That is a very nice thing to do. What do you think? So only glue on the middle, and then put this. Yeah, I think this is very nice. What do you think? Talk to me! Yeah, you also could make this as a belly band. I know, but for now I just make two photo mats, and you still can tuck something beneath. Yay! Cool. Okay, so I think you always can figure something out for this piece, but for now I will leave it like this. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. Okay, so still not the end. Now we flip this over, and then we still have these two. So very large pages. So stay tuned. Let's see, next page. I think this will be it. So first I am going to start with this piece. Gluing down. So here can be a very large photo mat in, which I did not make yet. So first glue this down, and then this piece. Oh yeah, that happened when I did not put my needle back in. On. I think the green really matches for this page, and I really want, and did not know if you are noticing it, but I really want that every time you flip a page open you see something different. You can use your colors in each page, of course, but I think that's boring. I just want to use every page in how do you call it? You know what I mean. Just to see every single time you flip a page open, you see other color combinations. That is what I want to say. So put this in the middle. And then again we make side pockets, so you can put something underneath or slide your photo under. And then this will come back, of course, on the other side of the pocket. Yay! Look at this! Isn't this cute? Okay, but we still aren't there yet. No. Put this back in. So, what we have is front page, flip page, open this up. Going back, this page, and then this page, And now we can open this up, but these two are going to be seen with this page. So I think I will come back the pink to this. So yeah, let's see for these last two pages. Let's see, for this page I cannot again did so much in forward, so I am going to glue this down, and that's the top of the pocket. So sometimes it's really hard to make my design paper in forward, but I will do my best. But sometimes we just need to glue things down. Now this piece we are also going to make a little tuck spot that, if you wish, you can put your photo behind it or put your little card in it, whatever you want to do with it. But it's just a possibility that I always want to use. Okay, so now let's see, I printed out this page and I'm going to make it, yeah, I think I'm first going to cut this. So we have two pieces. So now I am going to cut this piece first in the right position. That is this one. Yep. And now for this piece we need the exact same spot, of course. Okay, so yeah, and now let's do some magic. I want these two on each side. This is not the correct size. Why is that? Now it is. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'll just go like this and then measure the middle of this page. Let's see. Let's do a little craziness. The middle of this page is here. So when I put these two on top, then it should be equal. So we have a left side and a right side. Yay! And then I think I want to make a little, or I just cut this just a little off. Okay, let's see. Let's glue this one on. nice and equal with the pink paper. And then just a quick, yes, this will match good. Now you can still decide if you want to do a little strip in the middle, but I think I will leave it like this. Yeah. I think I like it, how this turns out. So, okay. Now you even can put something in here if you want. If you want. But I always do that later. Okay. Yay! Last page. That's this big one. So yeah, I really like how it turns out. Yep, cool. Okay, for the last one, I think I want 4 squares. Yeah, and I think I will let the green come back. So we're going to make 4 photo mats. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, let's see. Okay, to start with, I am going to make this on here. Okay, I got a call from my daughter that she's going to be very late for school. And she was so angry, she was really angry. Oh, she have to, I call that, not an exam, but another important paper. When she was sick, so she had to do it later than the other kids. And the only time the teacher has time was today very late. So she just called, very furious that she was going to be very late today. Okay. Okie dokie, so I hope you can see what I am doing. Just lining up my paper, and I am going to search what perfect fit is, so I can wiggle a little. I think this will do. Yep. I don't push it down yet. I'm going to put the other ones on. Don't give any pressure. Perhaps you want to move it a little. And you could use here just plain paper or just white or whatever you want to use on your project, but I want to use this same paper as on the left. Okay, so let's see. This one a little higher, and this too. Yep, now I like it. Okay, cool. Perhaps it's nice to use, let's see, what do we have? I thought we had labels. Where are the labels? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Labels. And this one was, I looking for. Peter Rabbit. What do you think? I think this one is nice. So what I will do is glue this down on a brown piece. So I have a leftover. Yes, here it is. Let's grab it. Just a little brown edge is enough. To give it just a little more dimension. Just a little is enough. Cool. And I only want to glue it in the middle, like so. So you can put your photo underneath each wing. So that's the goal. Okay. Oh, grab that later. Okay, so I think we are done with this grade, and you can put some nice tags underneath if you like, really like it. You're going to make a big booklet also, and here you can put your photos under. Okay, I really like it, how it turns out. What do you think? I really like it. Oh, and here we also can put something in. Mostly I do that on the last goal. Yay! Cool! So now this page can go in the album. Yeah! So stay tuned. So let's put it in together. Let's peel off the tape. And then we peel it off. Use some extra glue. Because we really don't want this to move anywhere. And also at the bottom. Okay. Ta-ta-da-dum. Ta-ta-da-da-ta-da-dum. So grab your page, your big page, and place it on the right spot. I think it's on the right spot. Check. 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 Up. Yeah. It is. Okay, and then give it a real good push. Give it a real good push, and perhaps you can open this so you are here at the pocket. And here you can be a better push to your tape and to the bottom. So cool. Yay! And we have the pockets. Yeah, you can do some, yeah, I think I do. Some design paper underneath. I think a little blue. Let's see. I do have a piece left. Well, I think it managed. Let's see. Let's cut a little off. Doesn't have to be all the way down. How does this look? What do you think? Another color or this color? Tell me. Well, I think the blue one is nice. Yeah, let's use the blue one. So we can smooch it. Okay. Gently put it on its place. Just a little edge. Yeah. I am so proud of this. I really like it. I really do. So cool. Yay! So, first thing is done. Yay! Really cool. So yeah, let's see if you open this up and then this up. Yeah, really cool. So how much room do we have for the other page? Let's see. Oh, I think we have enough. Perhaps it's nice for a waterfall on this side. So yeah, let's see. Or another pretty busy page. Okay, took me almost a whole day to make this page, but I really like it. But still, we have to make some inserts. Yeah, some inserts on here and then on here too, and then for the big pocket too. So lots and lots of stuff to do. Okay, be back soon. Hope you liked it already.